Hello guys, Dan here from Dan's Tech, and today's video guys we're going to be building a £500 gaming PC. So this guys, yeah, £500 we are getting pretty serious, and I will say in this build we are picking up an AMD FX 6300 and also a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960. So we are getting pretty serious, and I will say a GTX 960, pretty good, and I will say that you are going to get some pretty damn good performance out of this card. I know we'll be able to play titles like GTA 5 and say Battlefield Hardline. Battlefield Hardline pretty well actually, so quite a well optimized game, that pretty surprising. But hey, I will say yeah, GTA 5 is despite all the delays, GTA 5 does run pretty well, and especially on a 960 you are going to be getting some pretty nice performance. So yes, for £500 we're building a nice system, and yeah, without further ado guys, we're going to get on with it, and that'll be pretty much it. I will say that all the parts are in the description for you guys to click on if you want to do that, and yeah, let's just kind of jump into the video. So to get this started, for the CPU we could be grabbing the AMD FX 6350. This is a black edition unlocked processor, fully unlocked, and you get 6 cores. It runs at 3.9 GHz with a turbo of 4.2 with 14 megabytes of cache. This processor is pretty fast, and for £92 pretty damn good. AMD have done a very good job at bringing that out of the market at £92, and yeah, we're getting some very nice performance for that price. Now as for the motherboard, we'll be grabbing the ASRock 9080DE US3S3. So this is an ATX motherboard with the AM3 Plus socket, and I will say the 6350 will go in this nicely as this runs on the 760G chipset. Now this motherboard supports speeds all the way up to 1866 MHz and supports RAM capacities up to 32 gigs. This motherboard also does support many levels of RAID, as mentioned before, so this is very good if you want to, yeah, you know, jump into RAID 1, RAID 0, anything like that. As for the SATA connectivity, you get 6 3GB ports and 2 6GB ports for stuff like SSDs if you intend to upgrade to them in the future. As for the USB, it does have a USB 3 header, and the case actually has one of them as well. And I will say that motherboard does actually come in at £45. Now as for the RAM, we'll be grabbing one 8GB stick of Crucial Ballistic Sport. That RAM will be running at 1600 MHz, cast latency 9, voltage 1.35 volts, and yeah, it does actually come with a heat spreader with the Crucial Ballistic Sport kind of branding on the heat spreader there. Very nice, and that is £55, pretty cheap there for an 8GB stick. Now as for the storage, we'll be grabbing a 2TB Seagate drive. I will say these drives are quite fast for the money, and at £54 you can't go wrong at all. Core specs for this drive are 2TB capacity, SATA 6GB interface, 64 megabytes of cache. The spin speed is 7200 RPM, and form factor 3.5 inch. There we are. Onto the GPU, we'll be grabbing the MSI GTX 960 Gaming. This is a 2GB card, and here with this being the new 900 kind of series, the Maxwell based cards, I will say these do have a really good bang for the buck at the moment, and yeah, will give you some very nice performance in games, including games like GTA 5. Now the core specs include 1024 CUDA cores, 1241 MHz core clock, 1304 MHz boost clock, as well as that 2GB of GDDR5 memory. Actually has 128-bit memory interface with actual clock speed of 7010 MHz. Now for the output, you'll get 3 display ports as well as a dual link DVI and a HDMI port. And yeah, just to top off the card, you do actually get 2-way SLI support for you guys into the SLI like myself from my 2770s. And yeah, this card does come in at £164, pretty good price that, and I will say that's, yeah, £164 for a GTX 960 at the moment is pretty damn good. Now next up we have the case, in which I did choose the Corsair Spec 01 Red ATX mid-tower case. Now the main features include the motherboard compatibility, so it's ATX, Micro ATX and Mini ITX. You have 4 3.5-inch bays for hard drives, and also yes, you do get a front panel USB 3.0. So yeah, for you guys that want to actually plug your USB 3s in and actually hook up the motherboard to this, you can do, and take advantage of them very fast USB 3 speeds. Now it does also have a large side panel, so if you guys wanted to look into your PC, have pride in what you built, you can do that. And also it does have 5 places to mount fans, very nice. And yeah, 5 places of fans is pretty good. and yeah, it does have support for maximum video card lengths of 414mm, which you're not going to get a video card that large. I don't know if they even sell graphic cards over 40cm, but yeah, you've got that there, and yeah, the case does come in at a nice £40. Very nice price there for a case of this calibre. Now lastly, we have the power supply. In this case, I've opted for the Corsair Builder CX430W just as last time. This is a modular power supply, and I will say, for £40 at Amazon, it's pretty good value for money and offers very clean power with good looks, and enough SATA power cables to hook up as many drives in the future if you wish to do that. One thing I do want to mention is that this power supply does have two 6-pin connectors for GPUs. However, the GPU only requires one, as it's using the very power efficient Maxwell architecture, which means you could actually do SLI with this power supply very easily. Fair enough, you would need to swap motherboard, but you can keep your power supply very nice. Anyhow, the grand total for this build is £490, £10 off the budget. So this will allow you, this is just does allow prices to fluctuate up or down in the future, and particularly if to go up, you're still going to be in that £500 price bracket. Even though computer components do tend to go down, just like everything, I suppose. Well, apart from Apple products, we'll keep that there. So there we are, guys. That was the £500 gaming PC. So with an FX 6300 and a GTX 960, you can expect to play your games pretty damn well, and especially these titles like GTA 5 and Battlefield Hardline in 1080p with good frame rates. Now I will say that yes, if you guys do want to pick any of these parts up, links are in the description. Most of them will be Amazon, since Amazon is actually a really cheap place to get computer components. And if you guys pay Prime like I do, you can leverage that free delivery, which is 1-day delivery. For you guys in the US, I am aware that Prime is 2-day delivery, which that's actually a benefit for me living in the UK. You do actually get 1-day delivery, but if you guys in the States, you get your 2-day delivery via Prime. But Amazon is pretty damn good for components, since it does kind of stock a large inventory of them. That's how it's able to to get them pretty cheap. Anyway, I'm rambling. I will say that for £500 you're going to be building a very nice system, and if you guys, you do want to pick up any of them parts, down in the description. Also there you'll find a playlist for all the kind of PC builds that I'm doing. I'm doing all the way from £300 to £1,500. So depending on how much money you do have in your bank account, if you do want to kind of stretch the extra £100 and get a an even better gaming PC, then you can also check that one out down in that playlist. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and without further ado, feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.